On Thursday, January 29, 2026, His Immensity, Lord Mayor Alex Nuttall, the blustering bully of council and clergy, and abuser of the homeless and civil rights, will be holding a paid access luncheon with the local privileged business community. If you can't pay, you don't play. Our only real question is, which Mr. Dress-Up version of Mayor Alex Nuttall will be awarding himself with professed claims of great success? Given his past cosplay performances at press conferences and public events, where the 40-year-old head of our municipality has portrayed various childish characters like a cowboy, Bob the Builder, and various real-man professions like those portrayed in the Village People, we anticipate quite the show for the local obedient media who take orders from City Hall regarding how they will present the costumed clown. We are not on that list, as we will ask the tough questions and not sugarcoat reality for the oddly outfitted oligarch. We are sure that he who must be obeyed will spend considerable time fawning over his own successes, and nobody will discuss the emperor's odd choice of clothes, and that he will brag about how he repeatedly orders the real men and women of the Barry Police Service to harass those suffering in the homeless community rather than helping them. Alex Nuttall likely won't mention how many times in the past 3 years he has ordered the violation of the rights of those fellow Canadians, who, like all of us, are protected under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms that apply to us all equally. He will also likely disregard how his fascist approach to a serious social issue resulted in the arrest of a well-known local journalist who insisted on reporting about those abuses. He certainly won't be telling his admiring audience how he ordered the city of Barrie to withdraw those charges after more than a year, just so he could avoid being summoned to explain his abuse of city resources and personnel for personal profit. He also likely wants to skip over how he is demanding $100 million to benefit his few close friends while they continue to ignore the homeless crisis, as they have done for the past 3 years. Details can be found in the link contained within this post. Stand up and don't be bullied. This theatrical thug is spending your tax money on new and creative ways to hurt the homeless rather than resolving the problem with some level of humanity or compassion. We need true leadership during this crisis, which will never come from a wannabe dictator playing dress-up, like a toddler struggling to show us all just how important he really is. Alex Nuttall has, throughout his 3 long years as mayor, shown he has an overwhelming need for self-vindication at the expense of all others, and that he is driven to prove he is always right. That self-glorifying, grandiose performance is common among pusillanimous men with fragile egos who often unknowingly display the symptoms of narcissistic personality disorder. An adult who feels compelled to boost their ego by playing dress-up at inappropriate times, such as when representing a city of approximately 175,000 people at a press conference, also often displays symptoms of a weak character and lack of confidence by yelling at anybody who opposes them. As has been reported by several sources, Alex Nuttall is said to be in the habit of frequently verbally abusing his own councillors and leaders of the local faith community of which he claims to be a member.
What I'm doing is I'm tired of talking to the mayor. I'm tired of being shouted at. I'm tired of being insulted. I'm tired of sitting through meetings for hours and hours and hours where he's belligerent and horrible and nasty and insulting to us. And so I've given up on that conversation. And so for me personally, I'm organizing active defiance.
Help us on October 26 to kick this barely elected cosplaying cretin back out into the world, where he can find better suited work as a party clown or a character in a children's pantomime.
All members of our community deserve a strong, compassionate, truly accountable leader who represents everyone. Not a costume-wearing pretender who believes it makes him look tough to mistreat the most vulnerable members of our society.